Hi, my name is Sean. I'm here to talk about FlowPassport. It is a smart contract written in Cadence to digitalize passports on the Flow blockchain. So the problem that FlowPassport tries to solve is to essentially remove the need for physical passports and to also unify travel documentations. Over the years, we'll see that many countries report passports of their citizens getting lost or stolen. As you can see, it costs a lot of money to replace missing passports that could be well spent elsewhere by citizens and the government in terms of the different process that is required. And you can see it's a real problem as there are efforts to actually digitalize passports already ongoing. The UAE wallet, for example, allows their citizens to store their passport information and boarding passes on an app. But unfortunately, it's not really connected to any part of the world and can't really be used by any citizens outside of the UAE. This is where Flow Passport comes in. It's essentially a smart contract that treats passports as a resource, sort of like a non-fungible token, and also has functions to help citizens update their visas and travel logs of this passport. Admin resource that allows for functions for admins to create and issue passport to a citizen, has interface and capabilities that allow other authorized admins to utilize this smart contract. So some of the existing providers out there is a company called Global, and they use Ethereum as a solution. And there are a lot of downsides to this proof of concept for now, as it still requires a physical passport with a QR code and stores all the information like the hashes and the PDF of the image into their own database. So it's still not as secure as having everything fully maintained on the blockchain. This is where Flow Passport differentiates itself. It represents each passport as a resource, as I mentioned, and it's also completely digital with using wallets like Dapper and Blocto. And it's also very intuitive to get users to come on board, as it behaves exactly like how you would say a wallet would work. And the way we approach the market is very similar to how Facebook approached Libra. So a Flow Passport Association should be formed, and each governmental body is approached to come together, and they can participate as a Flow node validator, develop standards and improve the design of how Flow Passport will work, maintain and implement the operability of a digitalized passport world, and also standardized fees. And Flow Passport sits as a smart contract behind that, at which citizens of the world interact with. There are a lot of potential cost savings to using FlowPassport. So as you can see, the country of Ireland has dedicated in 2016 67.3 million euros to have effective delivery of passports. And also in the UK, a result from Brexit has caused the Home Office to spend almost £500 million in trying to redesign passports for British citizens. With every new technology comes the need to engage the community. And choosing the right users to onboard is very important. So we'll target countries or governmental bodies where there are daily commuters from both countries. For this example, for between Malaysia and Singapore border, where about 100,000 workers travel daily across the border. It's also useful to have a very intuitive mobile wallet, and this gives people the ease of comfort knowing that they actually own the specific resource that they have, which is their passport. And also ensures them that you get something familiar to the physical passport, which is your memories of where you've traveled to that can display in the beautiful UI using Flow Passports through scripts. So here's a short demo of the Flow Passport. The main Flow Passport smart contract can be deployed by the Flow Passport admin, who will be the main association owning this smart contract. And once the contract is deployed, the admin has transactions that they can make to issue a specific passport to a citizen. So you can see passport created and issued to citizen, and the total passports issued to date is 1. Once a citizen receives their passport, they will be able to view their passports in their storage domain. So as you can see, this citizen has the passport with all the arguments that were passed in as details. And this citizen can then travel to a specific country, load up his passport, and try to update his travel log. So in this example, the citizen does not have the visa to enter Canada. So if he tries to do a transaction, you'll see that it's failed, the access is denied as he does not have the required visa. So what the admin can do is to use the update visa function to help update the citizen's passport. So success, visa updated. Now if the citizen was to travel back to Canada and try the transaction again, you would see access granted, enjoy your stay. Another thing I wanted to demonstrate was the usage of a capability. The account itself has a capability that links to the Flow Passport Administrator function to create the passport so that not everyone will be able to call this function. So in this, we'll take the main admin, Flow Administrator, an account who is trying to be another admin to help issue the passport, and the new citizen as well. So when I call this function, you see that another passport has been created and issued to a citizen. The total passport issued to date is 2. And now if we go to the second citizen, we'll be able to see that she has the passport and has the information that was part of that function call. So that's the end of the quick demo for FlowPassport. As you can see, it really helps address the two problems that were brought up, which was removing the need for physical passports and also unifying the passport database of every citizen in the world. Thank you very much.